Welcome to Timmy's Talk, you motherfuckers.
Why?
I was hoping Hunter would start this episode so that I could go, shut up, Hunter. Look at how dumb his shirt is. God, everyone, look at his shirt. What is it? It's
like
faces.
little faces.
It's
yeah.
like
You're
a
a real artist, man. You're the next Bob
Ever since he
Ross.
got that job
You
where he's
know
doing
what?
graphic design, he's just like, oh, I wear artsy
Graphic
tops
design is
now.
my
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet wore this.
Timothy Chalamet wore that.
Yeah, and Call Me by Your Name.
What did you call him? Chalmette?
Probably
Chalamet?
something like
What?
that.
Are you okay,
Timothy
man?
Chalamet.
What did I called him one time? I think I called him Timo the Chalamet one time.
Yeah, you call him
Okay.
Timo the Chalamet, and I was crying with laughter. I was like, what does that mean?
Every time I say something though, I always try to fuck it up so that I get you, Harper.
Yeah.
Like I said
Oh.
Sponge Pop.
SpongeBob.
It says SpongeBob.
I love, but I can always tell when you're targeting me specifically for something that I'm going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
my
I
favorite
know.
was
I remember
definitely
what it was.
SpongeBob.
I shaved, or it was when I clean shaved, and I
Ugh.
sent a video, and you went, "Oh, dude, you've got that Timo the Chalamet jawline."
Yeah.
Timmy's Talk is a show where we just talk, and I
Just talk.
have
About Timothy
Timmy's.
Chalamet. Timmy.
About Timothy Chalamet. Oh fuck!
About
I
the
actually-
various Timmies of history.
Yeah, I might have messed up recently. I gave Harper my life information so he could order me Tim
Yeah.
Hortons, which is currently on the
Timmy's.
way.
We're debuting Timmy's with Timmy's.
I don't know what he got me, but it's 10
It's
minutes
such
away.
a stupid order.
Oh
Is it,
no!
is it like
It's-
oh god, I'm excited. It's gonna be
Harper-
like a bowl of chili and an apple or something.
Harper spent
Ground beef and like a coffee.
It's
Yeah.
Mr. Tim Horton himself.
Harper spent like 15 minutes just on the menu being like, what
How much
hell
was
is
it,
it?
Harper?
It was like $25, but that was including delivery. So fuck.
Look
off.
at his face.
Dude, you said $20 limit, and then so the actual order was $19.50, and then there was the delivery fee.
What did you
So-
get me? You could get a meal at Tim Hortons for like $6.
I know it's
Oh,
really cheap. I know it was
Why
crazy.
did you spend 25?
Who knows? You
I
gave me
really
the
was
$20 limit,
hoping you
motherfucker.
would-
What do you want from me?
I was really hoping you would spend like way too much.
Just
like a-
$100.
just $100
$5
of
over the limit.
Timmies.
Jesus. Did you tip?
Do you know what I've
Dollars
seen?
over the limit, bro. I've seen what you spend on trades. You're not fucking breaking the bank on this.
Dude, I have seen Hunter's orders because I have his app, and that dude is fucking mental. It'll just be like random, like from what is that place called? Bad
Burger?
Burger or whatever the
Fat
fuck.
burger.
Fat Burger. It was just like a $70 order from Fat Burger. I was like, what the
Okay,
fuck are you
okay,
eating, bro?
That is ordering for like multiple people, and then we all just like
No, I don't
ask for
believe
each
that.
other's money. Okay.
That's just you. It's
like
like
some
2
artist
a.m.
deal.
That's right
2
before he's
a.m.
about
You're
to,
trying
that's right
to
before
edit
he's
the
about to
fucking
edit the
podcast.
podcast. He's like, man, I need a $70 worth of fat burger.
I need a big burger.
JD and Tyler, do you guys have Fat Burger where you are?
I
Probably.
don't even know
right?
what that is. no.
What? That's
I've heard of it. It's an Ice Cube song. Today was a good day. It's
Fat
when the movie got the
burger?
fat burger.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've never seen one before.
I'm pretty sure it's in
Never
America
either.
too. It must not just be Canadian.
Well, it's probably in California because
Well, we
Ice
have a
Cube-
billion
California.
burger places in America. I mean, we got like In-N-Out and Shake
We don't
Shack.
have
Hash
and
Burger, Five Guys.
Hash Burger, Five Guys, yeah. Fat burger.
Harper, you're like, I got Hungry Jacks.
I
That's
don't. I
about
have a
it.
good law. I can't even remember the last time I would have ordered.
Oh, Fat
from
Burger is
them.
apparently an American thing. And it's
Oh,
actually
yeah,
an
Is
so
it in New
American
York?
invention.
I've never seen one in New York.
There's quite a
Fat Burger
few
near
where I
us.
am.
Hey, is
close
it
to-
from New York?
'Cause it's kinda like
there's
Chick-fil-A,
one
it's
in
like there's
Egypt.
none in New York.
There's
or in the
64 in
city.
Canada,
Not in
62 in
Italy.
Canada, 93 in the
There's
United
62 in
States.
Canada? Jeez, there's like 5.
I didn't
in
say
my city.
62. I said 63.
There's like 5 in my
there's-
city.
Oh, big difference.
there's 0 in New York. There's one in New Jersey though.
Oh.
There's 58 in California.
Yeah, so that's why Ice
Wow.
Cube mentions it in the song.
Oh my god.
It's like in and
There's
out.
one in Alaska. Oh, I'm sure they're pining for Fat Burger. And then we got
It's
0 in
good.
New
Like
York.
it's actually pretty solid food. I
There's
enjoy
so
it.
many burgers in America
Tyler's
anyway that
name, the
I
popsicle.
wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to like tell the difference between a Fat Burger and an In-N-Out. I don't even like In-N-Out all that much. In-N-Out or Five
never had
Guys or
it.
whatnot. I
I
had
keep hearing
In-N-Out
it's
once.
good. I've never had
In-N-Out
it
is
before.
just I don't even know. I think it's just because it's like exclusive to like the West, like the West Coast, you know, in California and Nevada and whatnot, that they just gatekeeping.
Oh,
It's
so
like-
you
they
guys
love it.
don't have it near you?
No, not in New York, not in the East
No.
Coast at least.
Oh, I didn't know
I have a
that.
takeout
I
food
mean,
story.
there's a
that
lot of
relates to-
regional like restaurants and whatnot.
You tried Harper.
I ordered
Go for it.
food the other night for the family.
Oh yeah.
'Cause we were just like, we don't want to cook anything. This was a fucking disaster.
You told
And
me
so,
this.
because of where I live, I'm really close to town, but I'm also, out of town
Well,
enough.
when I saw
that
your
some-
house on the map, it just looked like a dirt shack in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere.
but if you scroll up the dirt shack, come on, man.
it was like this. I couldn't even see it.
Really? I'll find a photo of. Actually, maybe it's not the best idea to put a photo of my house on the internet.
We do have Australian listeners.
It's a nice house, thank you, Tyler. Okay, fuck.
Oh, I never said it was a bad house. I just said it
Anyway,
looked
if
like
you
a dirt
go up
shack.
like 5 minutes up the road, that's where the city is pretty much. But still, we don't get delivery services out here a lot. So I was scrolling through and we were trying to find something easy, just like fucking pizzas or KFC or something like that. Just like shitty Friday night takeaway, get it done, or Thursday night, whatever night it was. And nothing was delivering out here either because of distance or because of time. And so we were like, fuck, we're going to have to like settle for McDonald's. So I made up a McDonald's order and like it was like $30 more than what we would have spent at any other place. And I was like, fucking, it was like 70 something dollars without delivery. And I was like, this is horrendous.
Thank God you charge Hunter's
So-
card.
Yeah. Well,
That's where that
that-
money went.
well, that's the thing about the card is I put in my my card number and everything and it declined and I was like, oh, okay. And so I tried it again and it declined again and I was like, maybe I don't have like enough money in my account. And I checked and I did, but I just transferred some anyway to make sure. And then I did it again and it declined again and I was like, what the fuck, man? So I literally just like got up and like drove into town and picked up food and used my card. So there was nothing wrong with my card and got food. After I had dinner, I checked my bank and I'd still been charged the order for the McDonald's stuff. And it was like $220.
Oh,
And
I
was
remember
like-
I remember you saying you were mad about something.
I was
like, yeah.
so mad. And like,
Yeah, I
I had to
remember.
like call the bank. And so I called the bank and I was waiting for like 45 minutes, right? And like they play this stupid jingle, but I had to have it just loud enough that in case someone picked up, I could be like, yeah. But it was just like 45 minutes of this jingle while I'm looking at shit online and I just wanted to die. And they finally picked up and they checked my account and they went, yeah, we don't have any like pending things from whatever food delivery service. I was like, what do you mean? I can see them on here. And he's like, yeah, no, they don't exist. And if you do the math, you can tell that it hasn't actually been taken from your account. And I was just like, are you telling me I waited 45 minutes on the phone for you to
For
tell me that nothing has happened? And he went, yeah.
It
This
doesn't
dude was pretty
exist.
funny though. He went through my, my history of like withdrawals. And he was just like, KFC, what'd you get from KFC? I haven't eaten yet. So was it good? And I was just like, yeah. And he's like scrolling through. He's like, oh, Disney Plus, gotta have it.
That's creepy. Why is he doing it?
He was fun. He was cool. I kind of wanted to hang out with that guy afterwards.
Invite him
When
to
he hung up, I was
Christmas.
sad. I was like,
You know,
oh.
you know what you should do, Harper? Is you should very slowly like start sending Hunter food just when he's not expecting it. Just like maybe like an order of fries
Yeah.
or like just one burger in the middle of the night
Right now,
Or like,
Hunter's
yeah.
like, why did I
That's
give him
brilliant.
this
or just
app?
a full pizza. Just,
Harper.
at different times or maybe just deliver them to other people.
You wouldn't, right? You wouldn't.
Just give it to his neighbor. Oh, like just order
Like the
pizza for
next
his
day, they're
neighbor.
like, "Hey, thanks for the order, man. I mean, we'd already had dinner because it was 10:30 at night. But, like, I appreciate it."
Yeah, it was weird that you ordered it at 6 in the morning. You got me a full pizza, but
I don't even
And this
know
is the
my
story
name.
of how Hunter got a new credit card because he got hacked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, next episode.
I
True
just-
story. You won't see all this. That'll be sold.
I think
Just
that's
be
a test
burgers.
of friendship: is that whether or not Hunter thinks I would do that. Do you think I would do that? I will be honest. I have thought about it.
that is a yes. That is absolutely
That is
yes. He thinks
absolutely
you would do it.
I think you would, but I think you would regret it. I think you messaged me after, like, I'm so sorry.
Yes,
do I get it?"
yeah.
I
No,
think
you know
you
what
would.
I
that's
think.
probably-
I
I'd
think
feel
what would
bad.
happen
I'd be
is I
like,
think you would. I think you would make. I think you would do it, but a very small order. I think you'd order like a $6 burger to him.
yeah,
wouldn't do
not
anything
like
big.
not like ruin his life.
Yeah,
with like a
$100
$50
from just and just make sure it's a food he doesn't like.
Yeah. Or it's just like
$100 for meatloaf.
seven bowls of chili or something. He's like, what
Just
the fuck am I
just
gonna
the
do?
weirdest thing. Just like 6 pounds of egg drop soup.
I do
something,
love
just-
food quite a bit, so
Oh my god.
You do eat food quite a bit?
no, I
Do
order
eat-
food quite a bit. So it's
Oh,
like
they
my
said I
money
eat
wouldn't
food quite a bit. I
change.
was like,
I
you don't
eat
do,
food
man.
No,
quite a bit.
I'm a pretty bad cook.
Dude,
I've
I
already told
drink
the fire
water
story.
fucking so
Oh,
much, man.
man.
You should see how much I drink.
I drink a lot of coffee. Oh, Harper, do I have a coffee on the way? 3 minutes.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
No,
Oh.
not a coffee.
Oh.
Did you want a
Oh.
coffee? I can order you another thing.
No.
A different
It's
place,
fine. It's
yeah.
fine. I'll see I'll see when it arrives. It's. I just got text. Heads up, your order will be dropped off in 2 minutes.
Cannot wait.
Ooh.
Okay, do you know what's painfully unfunny?
What?
And I'm bringing this up because I saw it 3 times from 3 different people before we started recording. How many fucking people are going to make the joke about Jeff Bezos stepping down from Amazon going, now he can focus on his true mission of killing Superman? Have you guys
Yeah,
seen
oh,
that?
yeah, because he's Lex
Stupid.
Luthor.
Oh my
It's the
god.
dumbest joke. It's
been
so simple.
many people have said it. I'm like
Yeah.
fucking losing my mind.
So I work at Home Depot, right? And there's this guy that
Woo,
they have like a third, booyah, yeah, minimum wage, booyah. Anyway,
Was that
no,
the first time you've announced it as well? You've
maybe
come out proudly as a Home
That's a
Depot
big
worker.
reveal.
I've
Yeah.
come out of I've come out of the metaphorical closet with my
Yes.
orange apron on. It says, "Hi, my name
You've
is."
come out of the
No, but-
forklift.
But yeah, my forklift. Ladies love the forklift license. No, but my point is here. They have like a third
Aren't you
party.
single as fuck?
Is this Timmy's talk or my therapist? My
Isn't that what you
Why would your therapist say that?
Yeah, are you single as fuck, bro?
the
You
point.
fucking loser. You
JD
loser.
outing himself as going to therapy. Wow, geez. Nice
I don't
mental
actually go
health,
to
bro.
therapy, but I respect people who do because it's
There's
good
nothing
talk.
wrong with therapy.
Good
Hey,
talk,
JD,
someone.
JD, man, hey, we're here for you, okay?
Tell your story, JD. Tell your
I
story.
just
You
got
got
the gist.
this.
There's this guy there, and he sells like satellite panels. He's very or satellite, solar panels. I mean, satellite.
People do you work at?
He's
This guy
building the
that-
dish from the end of fucking James Bond. Sean Bean.
It's going,
falls
the story's
into-
going terribly wrong. There's this guy there. He's like a third party vendor. He like works. Like, he signs something with them, and they get like a part of the purchase. I don't know, but he sells solar panels, right? So he'll go up to every single person who comes to the store, and he's like, "Oh, hello, who's your electric provider?" But he looks like Jeff Bezos, which is hilarious to me because I always refer to him as Jeff Bezos whenever he walks by. He's also very annoying. So like he'll go up to you and he's like, "Who's your electric provider?" And it's like, "Bro, get the fuck away from me." The code's
Yeah,
off.
I don't know you.
Why'd
So-
you
so
whisper
sometimes-
that into my
so-
ear while rubbing my back, bro?
So
Yeah. Get
if
your
I'm wearing the
hands off
if
of
I'm wearing
my
the
leg.
apron, he doesn't say anything to me. But sometimes like I'm not wearing the apron because I'm trying to get work done faster. And he'll come up to me and he's like, "Who's your electric provider?" And I'm like, "You see me in the store every day, dude."
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe he has
Yeah.
like anterograde amnesia or something.
The,
like
the
he
point
can't
is,
form
he looks
memories.
like Jeff Bezos, and that's funny. So yeah.
I feel like Jeff Bezos is like I feel like it's so easy to take that guy in a fight. Like not even joking. Like I feel like I could
He's
kill him
skinny.
like easy. Yeah, like I don't understand how a man that weak becomes so powerful.
Be right
I feel-
back.
That was
he's
oh, it's
getting it.
here.
I
That
feel
was-
like that's
that was very-
most like tech developing company.
Yeah, but,
owner
like,
people.
all right,
I
like
could beat the
Zuckerberg.
shit out of any. Dude,
Oh
I
my
could
god,
kill
I could
Zuckerberg
power
with a
bomb
Ford.
Zuckerberg through you imagine Zuckerberg in like a WWE match? That would be so good. Just Batista bomb through a table or
I
something.
really
Like,
think I
would
could like
love to see
Monica
that.
Rambo, like Jeff Bezos, just like a mile down the road. If you know what I mean.
Just like
Just like
yeah, yeah. But I just feel like you could like break him over your knee like a Bane. What's he gonna do? He's gonna build like
he
a
gonna do?
replacement spine. Not gonna fix it,
Amazon
bitch.
Prime Spine, he'll get it in 2 days.
Yeah, it's
Amazon
like
spy.
because did you see that video where he's got like the mechanical arms like he's Otto Octavius?
Yeah,
Oh, what happened?
Oh, what's happened?
false alarm.
I can't believe that worked.
That is a big ass.
That
bag.
is a.
Yeah,
for $25, I'd hope it's a big bag.
I'm gonna do an unboxing video here.
All right, here
we
we go.
planned this like 2 months ago. I can't believe that worked.
Harper has that
Yeah,
devilish
that's
smile on right
awesome.
now. Like this is gonna be the worst order of all time.
It's so awesome that worked, though.
Yeah.
What
this
a
I
is-
want to do his
weird
order. I want
comment.
to do his order. For
You
the
are
next
gonna
Timmies Talk.
shit so badly after this.
Oh god.
Jelly?
Such a random mix of
I
shit.
wonder if I've had this before. Like, I have no idea what to expect here. I'm gonna flip it around.
My God,
Oh,
guys, I
man.
have
Oh,
no
jeez.
idea.
We're back. This
Oh,
bag's
man. Oh,
covered
You're
in
like a
snow.
you're like a J Station video.
It's covered
Possessed
in snow.
doll.
Wait,
It's,
what-
he
what
said it's
happened?
covered in snow. His
Oh,
bag is
snow.
covered in
Canada.
It recently snowed here, and it
Oh,
was
it
like
was
a
so much
fucking
snow.
It looks
monsoon.
I
amazing.
hated it. 12
It
to
was-
8, it was like 18
You
inches.
hated it. You're such a
I had to
little
shovel
bitch.
it. I had to
I
shovel
don't
it.
care.
Salt it.
I don't
I
care.
slipped when I went to the gym on ice.
That's funny.
Oh,
I hurt my rib.
Did JD
We will slip. We know we can't show
Yeah,
you.
the little slippy.
All right. Well, I didn't have to snow. I didn't have to shovel shit, but I did sink like it was quicksand. And there was a point where I was sinking, and I was like up to like my upper thigh, and I was like, maybe I should just let this happen. Like I'm not getting
Okay.
out of here.
Here we go. We'll start
Here
with
we
the
go.
drink because I see that.
Drink's awesome.
What is it? What the fuck is
What is it?
It's a oh fuck.
Is
I'll
this
have
a
to look
creamy
at it.
chocolate chill?
I think that's exactly what it is.
creamy chocolate?
Is that good
chill?
or bad?
That's good. It's
You should have got him
really
some like
sugary, though.
crazy energy drink.
Yeah, it's just something that fuck. Wait. Before you look at the other stuff, let me check
Wait,
exactly
can
what
you
that
give
was.
us like
'cause
a tier list like for each item? Like is that an S tier? Is that an A tier? Like in the Tim Hortons menu.
This is a creamy chocolate chill.
It was a chocolate creamy chill. It's large with chocolate milk and a whipped topping.
Jesus.
I made sure I got
Catherine.
large so it would fucking kill you.
So a creamy chocolate chill is A tier.
A
It
tier,
is
okay.
good. I
okay.
get it actually fairly often, but I don't add the chocolate milk and whipped cream cheeses.
Yeah.
So I've never
Oh
had it.
yeah, I got chocolate milk. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that'll kill you.
You know,
Was that like an extra like $1, extra $2? Like how is this? Break down the finances.
Yeah, it was like an extra $2.
that's
Is it
really
good,
sugary.
bad?
It's
really
chocolatey. Yeah,
sugary.
yeah, it's good. It's like really chocolatey though. No,
I
where
would
you kind of
wonder
feel.
why.
How many bags are in this? Bag one
Here we go.
out of like 3.
Timbits?
Hey, we got some chili.
I got you a,
Chalky milk and chili.
I got you a large chili with I added some cheddar cheese with a Kraft bun.
Crack.
What's the tier list? What is it on the tier list?
Chili is A tier. Like it is a
A tier.
solid
This is good
tier.
so
This
far.
is
Doing
good.
good job.
This is
But I
great.
just
This
like
is
the
nice.
opposites of a chocolate creamy chill with fucking chili.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Next
gonna
bag.
kill him.
Oh,
My
I don't
god,
think
your
I can eat
toilet
this
is gonna
all.
fucking.
Okay, the next one you're picking up is so unnecessary. Like I don't think you need it. Yeah, whatever that is.
Okay. Well, first off, we got a hash brown in here.
You got one hash brown.
I mean, this is like
Just the one.
C tier, I guess. I mean, it's good, but why just one?
Just one hash brown.
What is
And then
that?
we got a wrap. It seems.
Okay, I want you guys to know the name of this wrap as Hunter is opening it.
Is
The
it a
name of
Harper's
this
wrap?
wrap is the sausage and bacon breakfast wrap with no bacon.
It's just a sausage in here, nothing else. It's just a sausage.
Oh my god.
It's
Is that
just sausage.
Oh god. Yeah,
I'll be honest, I forgot that I removed
Oh.
bacon. That's
All right. Should I hold
it's just
everything
a
up?
sausage and sausage breakfast wrap.
Just get the thumbnail ready.
What time? At like 3 in the afternoon for him. 4 in the
He's gonna
afternoon.
spill chili on himself like he's Kevin.
Look,
Oh, can you imagine he spills the chili?
On his shirt, on the white shirt.
oh my god.
Making me laugh.
Why? But why is it called sausage and bacon breakfast wrap? No bacon.
Sausage and bacon wrap is like a B tier. Like it's fine. It's
Think
like one of
about
those things that you get like at an airport when you're in a
Oh, with
wrap.
no bacon, it's down to like D tier.
I've never had it with no bacon. But in the end, solid list.
Dip the
No.
wrap in the chili and then.
Ooh, good idea. Good idea. Let's try that.
That's not a good idea. Don't do
Let's
that.
try that. Hold on. We're gonna open the chili. Little reveal. I'm spill on my laptop.
Oh god.
My god.
It's very
It's just
liquidy.
like a
I would
pot of
love if he
shit.
spilled it on his lips.
No.
Oh gee. He's like
That
That
would
would be
be
so- He's gonna dip it.
Here
Oh
we
my
go.
god, this guy.
This became a YouTube eating channel.
Yeah, you're gonna turn into that dude that got real fat, and now he's
Oh,
just
that
like,
guy.
oh. Yeah, that guy. No one knows who I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're
What?
talking
He
about.
like used to be this like humble YouTuber, and then he started doing food reviews, and he's like ballooned out to be like 5 times his original size, and he just like throws up food on him. I'll find a photo of the fucking guy.
I rather not see.
I want to see him. I've probably seen him before.
I bet
Did you
you have.
have-
He's in a lot of memes.
There's
do have, like,
definitely
an under-
sausage in there. Mhm.
I would hope so. I mean,
Yeah,
I think I
there's
seen
no
the memes
baby.
of him.
What else
He
is
like
in
lost
there?
1 pound and then he had like a whole thing like McDonald's.
I
like,
should
Oh,
have
is it-
gotten.
yeah.
I should have gotten the sausage and bacon wrap with no sausage, no bacon. It's just the
Yeah, just-
fucking wrap.
just the wrap.
What is the weirdest thing on the Tim Hortons menu?
I was trying to look
Probably
at it, but
this.
you need an address, which is annoying.
Just type in a random Canadian address.
Oh, because I know
I
those.
guess I could do that.
Yeah. Just type in your address.
My
Just look at it.
address, but in a Canadian city. That'd be interesting.
Like, what's an address that's probably everywhere? Just Way Street.
Good
or something.
lord, man.
58 Main Street, Alberta, Canada.
Yeah, do something like that.
Typed-
That's one of the
typed in-
listeners' addresses that just start sweating.
Hey!
Typed
mean-
in food reviewers, and like, no offense to that community, but man, these people be large.
I mean,
They are-
think about their work. Think about what they're
Good
doing.
Lord, man, what are you eating?
Sausage and bacon, sausage and bacon wrap. It's very good, honestly.
Very good, honestly.
Mm.
Oh,
It's very good.
I had someone message me today asking about Rob Liefeld, why I hate him so much.
Why,
Oh,
Val?
man.
Sorry.
Liefeld. So, I feel like I've said this on the podcast, like episode
Wait,
like
wait, real
7.
quick, real quick. I'm looking at Tim Hortons, and I can get 40 Timbits for $8.
That's what I was expecting Harper to do.
Just a million
no Timbits for you.
You should have just got him 100.
That would be hilarious.
Just box Timbits, just so many boxes.
He's like, what's in this box? Oh, it's more fucking Timbits.
Timbits, yeah.
Hunter, can I do your order next Timmy's episode? Timmy's Talk
That's a
episode?
great
'Cause I want to.
idea.
I want
That
to
is
do
a
the
good
order.
idea.
And
we
if
should
I can,
all take
I'll
a
pay
turn.
for it. I will gladly pay for it
Thank
because
God.
I would love
Thank
to.
God.
Thank God, it was $20. I'll PayPal
25.
you. Oh, you pussy! Do you want me to PayPal you
The
$25?
world's smallest violin.
Yeah, JD, please do. That'd be awesome.
We'll set that up next episode. 'Cause that sounds like a
I
Um,
can't find this dude.
So I was at a comic convention and Rob was there and Jim Lee was there. And Rob's line was very small and Jim Lee's was very not small.
Mhm.
And a lot of people were saying like, oh man, like I was in a line with some guys with Jim Lee that I've never met before, but the line was like maybe 25 minutes or something. So we talked the whole time. We're saying, oh, Rob's line's probably so small because he's kind of a jerk. I didn't know that at the time. I thought I'm like, what? But he made like
He's a great guy. He made Deadpool.
yeah, I'm like, he made Deadpool. I was maybe I think I was like 16 or 17.
Of
But
course.
I was like, but he made Deadpool. That sounds great. And then flash forward to 2 years ago, maybe. Did you find the guy?
That is very brave.
Okay, so this is.
That's exactly the guy I
yeah,
was thinking.
Yeah,
I've
no,
seen
so
him.
that's what he looks like, right? Fuck, it's so blown out. So that's what he looked
Yes.
like. Now, this is what he looks like.
He's huge now, right? I think I've seen this guy.
Yeah, I've seen that meme before.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen those.
That dude.
Big dude.
What happened?
That's gonna be me.
Oh my god. What this is like when I like found out about Armor Wars. Look at this. Just hands on the table, just
I like as that like image was like getting more and more clear, like as his brightness was adapting, like I'm seeing more of the face like develop.
yeah.
Yeah, that's you with Armor Wars.
Brilliant.
Hey
Oh,
Kat.
Harper's cat.
And Loki.
Yeah, it's Loki.
Anyway,
So
Loki.
I was it was when Metal was announced. So Metal was announced for DC, but it was this was a little bit before it was announced. Rob actually leaked it to everyone. He posted about it on his Facebook that Metal was happening before Metal was official yet. And he posted about it angrily, saying that DC had the nerve to ask him to do a variant cover for Metal. And how could they, when DC hasn't been what they were in the 80s? How could they have the nerve to ask Rob to work for them when they're nowhere near as good as they used to be? Even though they literally just went like, hey, Rob, want to do a variant cover for our upcoming event?
yeah.
So he ended up
We know you
posting this
need the
huge
money, you
paragraph
dick.
being like, Metal is about these evil Batman from other from the Dark Dimension coming over. He leaked like the whole plot. Eventually got deleted, but a lot of people were angry at him for like just leaking this random thing just because you thought their comics weren't as good. So I commented on his Instagram being like, Rob, did you just leak DC property just because you thought the 80s were better than the 2010s? And he replied being like, sir, you need to take your medicine. I'm just like,
What does that mean?
I'm like, you're like 50 years old. Why are you saying that to me? And so I replied back being like, real mature, Rob. And then he blocked me on
Hey man, that's Rob Liefeld, bro. He was in a Levi's commercial.
He is a notorious pussy though, and
Your
honestly,
biggest.
yeah, and it's just like, what does he bring to anything? Your biggest
Well, 'cause
legacy
in the
is, like,
90s,
what?
everything was so extreme, and it was just
His biggest legacy is like making a character that
Deadpool.
other people wrote better, and then being part of Heroes Reborn, which everyone
Yes.
hates. So great, good job, Rob.
yeah.
Liefeld.
Well, and he's one of the
Fucking
founding fathers of Image. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
okay. Image is
Well,
better.
but
Image is
it's better
in the
without him,
2000s.
obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So
but like the story of
Uh,
Image is that blah blah blah. Apparently, though, if they say that Jim Lee was
Blah,
like their secret weapon, like if they didn't have Jim Lee for Image, it probably wouldn't. Have
like
failed.
secret, like he's fucking Amazo or
Well,
Ultimo,
well,
like
it's
some
'cause- it's
robot.
'cause
Unleash the
Marvel-
secret weapon. It's
Marvel-
fucking Jim Lee.
Well, it's because they couldn't convince him at first. Everyone else was leaving, like Will
Yeah.
Spicchio and Rob Liefeld,
And they tried to hold on to him for Heroes.
And they were
Reborn.
like, "Come on, Jim, just come with us." And he was like, "Yeah, why not? I'll go."
Yeah.
And then he walked into the DC offices, and apparently DC was like, "Jim Lee is in our fucking offices," and he just told them, "I'm not going to work for you," and then he left. Oh god, look at Hunter.
Yeah, that drink is like really
Take
strong.
it. Wait, take like a
No
take a,
shit,
a
it's-
scoop
it's-
of
it's-
chili and take a drink.
dude, it's fucking chocolate milk
I don't have
chocolate shake. It's just like it's just
No, but it
calories.
already is a
This
creamy
is-
chocolate chip.
That's what
I
I'm
think the reason
saying.
why
There he is.
Jim Lee was so popular is because he can make covers like this that like I mean the
It was
Wildcats
also
are
because of X-Men.
the Wildcats, yeah, but like this I would buy this like if I was in the 90s just because the cover looks so cool.
Yeah, I mean that was it. Is like all the covers looked cool. Spawn looked cool. All the characters looked cool. That was it. It was Spawn looked cool, and what was it? What was Rob Liefeld's character like? Bloodwork or something? Like
Yeah,
that?
Domino.
Yeah. No, in Image it was like
Oh, in Image?
Bloodwork, and then
Bloodshot.
and then
No.
fucking Jim Lee had Wildcats, and it was like everyone looked cool. And that was probably why they sold so well.
Mhm.
But then Jim Lee was smart because he sold them to DC.
Yeah.
And that's
Fucking
how
grifter.
what's his name? A grifter, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Grifter.
didn't even know that. That's
Grifter's a
where-
Wildcats character, yeah.
I had no idea. That's where he came from. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't realize that either until I looked up like his first appearance for something, and I was like, "Oh shit, Wildcats won."
Well, it's because Jim Lee sold Wildcats, like his whole Wildstorm universe, to DC in order to get editorial place. That's why he's in editorial.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
What
what
a
is he a
weird,
good?
like,
Is he a
trade-off.
good like editor in chief or whatever his role is? Like,
who knows, man? Like I've
Like,
never actually seen.
I know
him
everyone
do
gave
anything.
Dan Didio shit, which
I
is
think it was partly. I think it's partly Lee as well. A lot of people credit him for being like, we should make it like the old days, which doesn't.
Well, I
make
don't
sense.
remember. I don't even know of any decisions Lee's made.
It's
Yeah,
just,
like,
it's
they
weird
always
that
get
Dan
picked on.
Didio got shit and Jim Lee didn't. Maybe because Dan Didio was more like public with like his
Publisher.
opinions
Well,
on
he was also the
characters.
Exactly
publisher.
right.
I think he was directly the head.
No, but
that's-
and at what Rebirth? No, New 52. They became like they had the same job.
Yeah, they were. They were.
Okay, yeah. I think. Who knows? I don't even know.
It's
Jim
just
Lee's
weird,
running
it's
the
weird to
company
me, like
though, apparently.
oh, I like Batman Hush's art, so I'm gonna just get mad at Dan Didio, not Jim Lee. Like, I don't know. I turned into a Dan Didio defender over the years
Apologist?
because he's actually not a bad guy. But
Yeah.
like, it's just weird to me that Jim Lee never got the same kind of level of shit, and I just always
Because Jim
wondered
Lee
why.
draws pretty pictures.
Yeah, Jim Lee draws a really
What's I'm
good
saying? Just
Batman.
Batman Hush is cool. Like, is that really
was Tweety Pictures.
Yeah. Dan Didio doesn't have the highest selling comic of all time.
You said pity pictures.
Pity pictures.
You know, it's
Like
funny
the
that
pictures.
X-Men one is like the highest selling comic of all time. I'll see it on Facebook Marketplace for like $100, and they're like rare X-Men issue, and I'm like, no, it's
7
really
million.
not.
Yeah.
That's like when people post like
Fucking-
people post
yeah.
the death of Superman. They're like, oh my god, like $100 death of Superman. I'm like, it's worth like.
Yeah, I
9
have it on my
papers, man.
wall because everyone bought it. Well, that's actually another thing Rob Liefeld did. Rob Liefeld had fucking X-Force, and that sold 4 million copies.
Yeah,
Even though it looks like shit. That
but that
X-Force
also
cover.
led to the bubble of comics
What a
bursting
time.
and like why it was able to like drop
Yeah.
so much.
Where is it? That fucking X-Force Rob Liefeld era is just disgusting. It's so gross.
He got
It's-
so mad recently over House and Powers of X, where everyone was praising
Look
it.
at Cable.
Ugh. Why is he so big?
He's gigantic.
He never skipped Shoulders Day.
And then there's
Narv.
Wolfsbane, I think. There's Boom Boom.
Yeah. Boom boom.
Boom Boom. Should have voted for Boom Boom.
But remember,
Boom,
like
Mark.
2 years ago, everyone was talking about X-Men when House and Powers of X was going on. And he was trying to get people
Hawks and Pogs.
to stop talking about it. He's just
That
like,
makes
why are you
sense.
guys
Because he
enjoying
thinks-
this? This is
He thinks
nothing
he
like the
owns
90s.
it. He thinks he owns that shit. He thinks
Yeah.
that he was like the head of the 90s Marvel. When really it was Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
Hunter, how's your
Oh,
stomach, Hunter?
Also, I could fight
far,
him
so
as
good.
well.
So far, so good.
I could take him in a fight also.
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, I
You know
judge
what I
who I
found
like
out the
on
other
if I
day?
could fight them.
I found out I'm somehow taller than all of the Jonas Brothers.
Didn't you also find you found out they were children, right?
But yeah, well, no, well, they're not actually children, but they're the
No,
height
like, they're,
of
like,
children.
How tall?
Like I'm over,
You sent
I'm
that picture
over an
of-
inch and a half taller than them. I could
Oh,
destroy those
Can
kids.
we,
You said-
can we
wait, you
talk
sent
about
that
that, by the way?
picture-
When we thought Harper was like 5'3", that was hilarious.
That's a
Oh,
great
dude, I
no.
love
that.
it.
You
Yeah,
sent that
I,
picture of
I
Taylor
thought I was
Swift, right?
5'6" because I didn't understand how measurements work. And then someone called me out in the chat and they went, "That's not how like 5 whatever works." And I was like, "You're an idiot. I know how it works." And he went, "No, it's not. Look it up again." And I looked it up and I was like right on the cusp of 5'9". And I was like, oh my fucking God. So everyone who I know thought I was about here on myself. Like
Yeah,
I was
you were
this
like a
much shorter
hobbit.
than I actually was. Yeah. And I
Yeah,
was like,
because
no
we were like-
wonder people
we were
thought I
making
was
fun of you,
so
we're like,
short.
You're like, oh, you're like Wolverine, bro. We look
Yeah,
down
and I
at
was
you.
like, and it was weird too because you guys would always say that, and I'd be like, I thought I was just average height because all of my friends are like similar height, and like everyone I know is like the same height as me, and I was like, is it an Australian thing? Like,
Well,
what
when he
do you
kept,
guys
when he
just
kept saying
really
like
tiny.
all his friends were the same height, I'm like, are they are like a country of
Yeah.
hobbits? Like,
Yeah, we live in
Us and this is
Hobbiton.
you.
Yeah, like Bruno.
Yeah.
Remember that thing?
Yeah, I remember when I found out like my actual height, I told Hunter, and Hunter was like, "Oh yeah, that's like the height of all my friends," and I was just like, "Good,"
Who's
and he was
Hunter?
just
Hunter's
like,
7
he was
foot or
like, "Dude, I
whatever.
really
yeah,
thought
Hunter's
you were
like
Hobbit."
a gigantic person.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm
Why
6'3", so I am
6'3".
still taller than you.
John
just to point that
Krasinski
out.
height.
Oh yeah, for
Am I?
sure.
Oh, that's John Krasinski's height.
Yes. How did you
Dude.
say that wrong as well? I just said it.
John
It's John-
Krasinski.
John Krasinski.
Ziski.
John Krimsky.
John
It's my
The chili is
accent.
getting to your mind. Oh, it's the
sorry-
accent.
sorry about that, John
Sorry,
Krasinski.
sorry,
Sorry,
John Krasinski,
whoa.
bro.
Oh, whoa, sorry,
Well,
sorry. I
you
gotta
know,
get my chili.
Canadians, we,
Oh,
we're
Timmy's
not
chili.
known for our
Oh,
Sorry,
intellect.
hey, oh, sorry. What just happened?
Has anybody
know.
seen any like good movies or TV that aren't comic book related recently?
I was supposed to
I
say
was
WandaVision.
thinking that.
I watched I started watching Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
great.
I
That's
watched that.
That
fantastic.
show is so fucking cool.
Yeah, I
I just
love that.
realized
Oh,
that
it-
that's
it
exactly
bounces-
my
it
type of
bounces
thing. Is
episode to
anthology
episode.
shit.
Yeah.
And I know
Like-
I talk about it like all the time in chats, but anthology shit is just my fuck. oh, I
Have you
love
finished
so
it,
much.
Tyler?
Not all of them. I've watched.
Okay.
I kind of I pick the ones I want to watch. I don't want to just
Yeah.
go through all of it because then I'll just
There's
be
like
bored.
there's like 3 that are just awful. and
Witness?
The rest range for good
The
to
Witness.
great.
Again, I won't
Yes.
reveal, but I watched The Witness the same day I watched Tenet, and
Oh,
it was.
yeah. That would
It
fuck with
was.
your head.
I remember after I watched it, I said that this is the greatest piece of fiction ever created.
It's so
that
the animation
fucking-
is so
it's
good. I
so
dead
good.
set thought I thought it was real and just like traced over like
Mhm.
people, but it's not.
Well, because
It's-
I found the guy who did it. His name is Albert like Mielgo or something like that, and he was the original like the template for Into the Spider-Verse. They hired him
Oh,
to
I
do
love
Into the
that.
Spider-Verse,
That's
and
cool.
then they took his like artistic style and then they fired him. and
what?
Then, and then they kept making the movie based on his style.
Oh
and
my
then-
god!
So if you see in The Witness, she taps on the cab and it says like bang bang and boom boom
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like it's the same exact art style. They just
That's
took it
so
from him.
shitty, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I
I
didn't
like
know
read his
that.
blog. I read his
Yeah.
blog where he says how they separated. He said, "Yeah, it's a great movie. It won an Oscar. It has to be, right?" Like he's so upset about it.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's
But yeah,
awful.
but that fucking short is so good.
It
It's
is,
like
yeah.
stupidly good. It's the
Have you
best
watched
thing
the
I've ever seen.
Beyond the
Aquila Rift? I hated that one.
Aquila Rift? Yeah, that
Hated
that fucking like not like destroyed me emotionally, but when that reveal happened, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
I didn't
It's
like
just that
it.
like initial pun.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like that one, really?
That was my least
That's like-
favorite one.
what? You have
That's
not
so
seen
far.
the yogurt one then?
I saw the yogurt one. I liked the
Oh,
yogurt one. I
yeah.
thought of the yogurt one because
Okay, what about the
I said
Hitler
the
one?
chili was taking over his mind.
What about
The
the
what
Hitler
one?
one? The
Hitler,
Hitler
haven't seen it.
one. All the ways Hitler dies.
I also
It is-
really
it
liked
is
Zima Blue. I thought
unwatchable.
that one was really
Zima
good.
Boo.
Oh yeah, I didn't really like that one. Yeah, the robot artist man.
Yeah, I thought that
Right.
one was cool. And the first one was
No,
the
I
first
didn't
one.
like
The first
that.
one was
Isn't
weird.
that interesting?
Have you
First
guys
one
ever
was
seen ABCs of Death? Because it's very
No.
similar to this.
No.
Is it?
Okay, don't. But it's similar. It's the same
Why would-
concept.
why
where,
not?
Like,
Don't.
well, it's a movie. It's a horror movie
No.
where they
I
go
like
over
horror.
No.
they go over A to Z, but each letter is a different creator, making how someone would
That's
die
cool.
from something that starts with that letter.
That's interesting.
It's very disgusting.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's about death, is it not?
Z
Why are you watching that,
terrified
dude? That's
me.
weird.
Z,
What's Z?
Z is for Zygote, which is in ABCs of Death 2, I think. You can find it on YouTube.
Z is for
Mess me up. Mess me up.
Okay.
Yeah. Just recommend. I watched that when I was like in junior high too. And I was like,
I think we
That
all.
was
does-
right
does
around the
everyone-
time you
is
were
it just like-
starring in that Danny Trejo movie, right?
Is it like a universal like thing?
Did you watch that,
everyone-
Harper?
No, fuck no. I'm not watching
Oh,
a
I
whole
was hoping
fucking
you
Danny
watched it to
Trejo.
see Hunter.
That's what we should do for watch party.
Oh god,
Just to watch
hashtag
his
Roxy.
movie.
I've never seen it.
Every review is so bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it like a universal thing that everyone, when they were younger, saw like a horror movie that they were way too young to be seeing?
I think
Everyone's
for me
got
the
that,
first
right?
one was Sleepy Hollows. That was my first horror movie. I was 8.
I think my first one was Trick or Treat. Which is
That's
a really.
not-
It was, you've seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
Harper?
What,
Yeah, but
what
there's
got you the bus
werewolf
children?
people, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
gross.
the werewolf one's not that bad.
Yeah, but I was like 7.
Although I guess the wife being against Halloween and then being murdered for just being against a holiday might like
Yeah,
mess
it
you
was
up.
just- it was
or the
horrifying.
dude burying someone in the backyard with his son.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, that movie for me was Coraline. I was terrified of that movie as a kid. The button eyes fucked
yeah.
me up.
I
And
only recently.
we
saw
had a closet.
Coraline.
I shared a room with my sister because I was like, what, like 2009? I was like 9, and we had a closet or a closet in the room that like I was like, oh, their mother's in there, and like it fucked my brain as a kid, and I was like, I was terrified.
What I often think about like that genre was just like horror for kids. It's so fucking weird,
Yeah,
but it's
9 is
also
another
always
one.
so
Remember
good.
9?
I do remember 9. That movie. What the fuck was that?
Because there's
I,
9.
I never
there's
saw it, but I saw the
Coraline.
trailer.
Yeah, it was like little sack people.
I do, yeah.
Wallace and
Little
Gromit
sack
and the
people.
Were Rabbit. That's a scary
That one's
one.
not
Oh,
scary.
Curse
What are you
of the
talking
Were
about?
Rabbit.
That movie is amazing. I was recently talking to my roommate about how they need to bring back Wallace and Gromit, but apparently the original Wallace died. So
Oh.
I would love if they brought it back. I fucking love Wallace and Gromit.
I don't know if I saw a horror movie that fucked me up when I was too
You're,
young.
you're a
because-
horror guy, right?
Well, I think honestly, like one of the best memories I have in my life. I mean, it still happens, but not as frequently because they've moved out by now. But when I was very, very young, my grandmother, she was obsessed with horror movies her whole life. And when I was 7, probably, she was just like, "All right, I'm going to sit you down. You can watch Nightmare on Elm Street. You're going to be fine." And then like we just watched the weirdest out there fucking horror movies for like my entire life, and they like lived in this like wooden kind of old fashioned house that sat at the top of a hill in like the middle of like these plains with like
They
a
lived where
forest
I
on the
think
back.
you lived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but like I live more,
In, like,
I'm
a
more
chicken coop.
heartlands. It's like
Yeah.
I've got like fields around me. They
So-
had like some more forest. It was like the perfect horror fucking
Oh,
setting.
so it's, yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of the house
So we-
from The Vitch.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
well, I mean, it was a bit nicer, but yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
but like at the top of this hill with this winding road, like the fucking Shining to get there, and like yeah, so now that's ingrained. In
Oh,
me,
I
it's,
just
like,
rewatched
memory
The
of-
Shining.
God,
What a
God.
weird fucking movie.
What did
What
you
just
do?
happened to him?
Sorry.
I was gonna ask if you want some.
Is that his dad?
I'm good. Yes, it's my dad.
I don't know what your dad's name.
His name's Bob.
Can he pop into frame so he can
Do
cameo
you
in
want
the
to pop
first
into
episode
frame
of
for
Timmies?
real sick?
Real sick.
Real sick.
Okay.
Amazing.
See now
We're talking
you
about-
can edit. This is the great thing about Timmy's Talk. You can now edit whatever was in Hunter's frame there and just put like a clip with that.
Yeah.
And we're all red like, yeah. It's like some crazy shit.
You were talking about The Shining,
Since we're
JD.
talking about The Shining.
The Shining
I
is so
just feel like a
fucking
figure
weird.
next to me.
I hadn't seen it since I was a kid, so I rewatched it just the other day. What
Yep.
the fuck is that bear in the room when she sees?
Oh yeah.
That is very weird.
That's not in the. I don't think
I love
that's in
that
the
movie, though.
theatrical cut. It's like that along with the skeletons and shit.
Oh, I
isn't
watched it on HBO Max because they just added
Yeah.
it. I hadn't seen it in legit like over 7 years, maybe more.
I haven't seen
It was
it. I saw it
weird.
twice in like the same.
How did Nicholson not get an
3-month
award for acting in that?
radius.
He's
Well,
great.
because
in that.
horrors always get snubbed. It's like a
Yeah,
He's
thing.
absolutely.
so great in that though. Like
Yeah.
it's one of his best roles.
Did you guys see Doctor
Probably
Sleep?
his best.
Yes.
I recently
I
watched.
didn't
I watched
see it.
Doctor
just
Sleep.
finished it.
I watched it this week.
Yeah.
You know what
It's
happened
good.
last
I like it.
last January? I watched the first 2 hours and 10 minutes of it, and then my stream shut down, and I never got back to it.
I was so mad that you hadn't finished like
Bro,
arguably
I
the most.
watched-
that was me.
important
That was
part.
me with The Shape of Water. I watched so
I
much of it
watched-
and I didn't finish it because the stream shut down.
I watched up to when they got to the Overlook, and then I stopped.
You stop. Fucking
And then
hell.
I recently this week rewatched it, or well, finished it really.
I remember watching that
That movie's
because I
so
had
fucking good.
It is so good. I had
It's
no
really good.
I
idea
also watched Get Out for the first time, but
because, like, in the trailer they show, oh, Get Out's good.
Out's
Get
really
Out is
good.
better than us. Much better. Anyway,
it is, yeah.
dude,
Probably.
the ending of Get Out is. I remember. So my friend and I used to do this thing where we'd watch a movie every week and then talk about it. It was called Movie of the Week, shock horror.
I did that
Um,
too.
We did. Oh, there
I
you
was
go.
gonna say,
we
what a unique thing.
we did one for Get Out, and I had 20 minutes left, and I had to like go over and see them, and I was like, dude, I wasn't able to finish the movie, and he's like, do you have your laptop with you? I was like, yeah, and he's like, well, why don't you just like watch it now, and I'll just like get your reaction to it. And so I'm watching it, and then at the end when you like see the lights, I was like,
My
no,
fucking heart. Oh my god,
fucking
it was
distraught.
so, yeah.
And then when it's his TSA friend, my friend's watching me, and I just went, yes, I was so happy. That was an alter.
hadn't
That was
seen-
like originally was gonna make it like that depressing, and I was like, fuck.
I hadn't
man.
seen Get Out because I'd seen Us, but everyone was telling me to watch Get Out, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's gonna fuck me up. Like seriously, it's gonna freak
It's
me
good
out.
though.
Yeah,
It's
I'd say
very
one of the
good. I mean,
best,
it
yeah.
did freak me out a little bit, but Us also did freak me out.
Jordan Peele said the reason that he made the ending what it was is because he was like, we've got enough of that real horse shit going on in the real world. I don't want
Yeah.
to end my movie with it. And I was like, that's especially
God, if
now.
that was the
Imagine if
end of
you
the
were watching
movie.
that now, like in the start of
Oh my
2021.
god,
and the
I
ending
wouldn't
was
be
in-
okay.
Yeah,
I'd
you'd be like, fuck
I would
this.
be like Coraline's dad, just living through
It's just a phantom, just like
yeah, just
zone
a
the
shadow
fuck
of who
out.
I used to be.
I like how Coraline's dad comes up like every single week on a Harris.
That
That's
could be
gonna
added
be
to the
the
bingo
name.
sheet.
That's a new
That could be
name.
added to the
Yeah.
bingo sheet.
But yeah, I did watch Doctor Sleep recently. That was a very good movie.
I remember because like you see like the overlook in the trailers, like him sliding
Mhm.
like down, but it's like it's in his apartment and then he's like in the overlook. I was like, it's gonna be like a dream sequency thing. And then when he says to Abra, he's like, I know where we can go, kind of thing. I was just like, are they doing it? And then when you get
The
like
music, please.
the zooming shot and the
Yeah.
I remember being like, oh my god, this is Avengers Endgame. Like I was,
I was like, this
I
is
was
the fan
so
service
hyped.
bit. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's also like the most earned because there's fucking 2 hours of movie before that where it doesn't rely on that shit. And then it's like, okay, now we'll go into it. And it's so good.
Yeah.
The dude who plays like Jack Nicholson at the thing and he's
I
just
thought that
like,
was weird.
man takes a drink. Yeah, I mean, it's odd because
I
it's
didn't,
not him, but
you know,
he does
I
it
didn't think
so
they
well.
needed it.
He
I didn't
does. He
think
nails
that's
it.
like the one
Have
part
you-
of the movie.
Have you
I
seen
thought
the
they didn't
extended
need.
version?
No,
though?
I
No.
actually found I watched it and then I saw that there was an extended version and I was like, I'm gonna need like 6 months before I get back to this. So
The
it was
extended
a long
version
fucking
has
movie.
that Jack and like it has like Jack Torrance as Wilbert Grady, you know, the
Oh, lovely
Um,
party.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, the other dude that wipes him down in the bathroom.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy? It's like Jack Nicholson as that character now, and they have like a 5-minute scene back and forth, but it's like brightly lit in that red and white room, and it's Danny talking to Jack, and it's just too much because like the other one at the bar, it's like side profile. It
Yeah,
looks
and it
enough
kinda
like
looks
him.
like him.
Yeah, and like you buy it enough, but like the extra bit, you're just like, that's not Jack Torrance. That
Yeah,
looks
I
so
get why they
weird.
did it. They didn't want to do the CGI face. Maybe they didn't have the budget
Yeah.
for it. But
The rest of the cast looks so good, man. Like the recasted
Ewan
characters.
McGregor.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. Ewan
It's me,
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Since we're talking about horror, what's everyone's favorite horror movie?
I don't
This is
even
Halloween.
coming.
answer
I
that,
think
you
it
know
is
that.
The Shining for me. I think I
Awesome.
got to put together a list. I told Harper this. I have a bunch of horror movies that I like on like equal level, like The Shining. I love Ready or Not. I have that.
Hell yeah.
And I just forgot everything else. So I'll have to get back to
Those
it.
two. What
Oh
about
my
you,
God,
JD?
I'm blanking right now.
Halloween is probably the best because it's just such a classic. I know Harper is a Halloween
Oh.
fanatic. He is Michael
I know.
Myers himself.
He's grabbing the mask,
Um,
probably.
Oh God, I'm already horrified. This is gonna be my nightmare fuel for the week. I really like The Conjuring. I don't know if it's popular.
Holy shit!
Christ, you should have put that on while he had the Spider-Man mask on. The haunted Spider-Man and Michael Myers. That would have been fucking horrifying. And now he's gonna.
I remembered my other favorites. I think both Suspirias. Fucking love them. The reboot and the original.
Okay.
So just like stupidly good.
Like we still got the
Um,
headphones on underneath.
So for you, it's Halloween, JD?
Halloween, The Conjuring 1 and Annabelle
Yeah.
Creation.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
David
Good
Sandberg
choices,
one.
good
I think that
choices.
was really good.
I would say for me, I also really like Halloween, but I prefer maybe underrated, maybe unpopular opinion. I prefer Scream one, maybe because I watched it a lot as a kid.
Mhm.
fuck?
A little nostalgic. Yeah, I really did.
fucking idiot.
I like Scream. I like it a lot. They
Oh,
they
this-
watch Halloween in Scream.
It counts. Is Silence of the
They do.
Lambs a horror movie or a thriller?
I would say thriller.
Psychological
Yeah, okay.
horror. Bang, bam. You can put it as well.
All right, so I think that would be up there for me.
I
as well.
think for me, like number one though, would be Hereditary.
It's a good one. I recently
you know
wanted
what
to
you should
rewatch
watch
that.
if you haven't seen
I've
it.
never seen Hereditary.
You
Midsummer.
know, you know Red
Midsummer was
Dragon.
so
the
weird for me, and it
prequel
made me
to-
feel so uncomfortable that I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
JD,
Midsummer.
Hereditary is
I saw
very
Midsummer.
different.
The
Midsummer. I watched another scene
I-
on YouTube recently. I literally felt uneasy in my chest.
I saw it in the theater. Nobody else was there.
I
was
did that with
alone.
The Shape of Water.
I was alone in a theater watching Midsummer, and it was just like, oh, okay. Period
the
blood. Oh, okay.
the
he's having
janitor
sex.
walks
Yes.
in during
Yeah,
the
it's
sex
so
scene and just
weird.
looks at
It
you
was
like sitting in the stands by yourself.
so weird. But it was good. I liked it though.
With,
Tyler, have you
what movie?
seen Red Dragon, the prequel to Silence of the Lambs?
No.
Okay, well, it's
I
got
should watch
Anthony
it.
Hopkins, but it's not that great. It's directed by Brett Ratner.
Oh, Sex Pest.
Sex Pest.
JD,
but there's a
Watch Hereditary.
the
Sorry.
first adaptation of like Hannibal Lecter. What the what the fuck? Imagine if they had a Michael Myers mascot as well. We'd be like, what the fuck?
Dun, 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 dun.
That's amazing. But yeah, like that wasn't the first adaptation of Hannibal Lecter. And there's one from the 80s called Manhunter that I also watched for Movie of the Week. And it has Brian Cox as Hannibal Lecter. And it's really fucking good. It's so 80s.
Brian
though.
Cox. Who's Brian Cox?
Brian Cox, you know, William Stryker from X-Men.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. No.
Which X-Men movie?
X-Men 2.
Okay, I thought you meant Origins Wolverine.
What? No. No.
Why?
don't
Isn't that
know.
like Danny Houston or someone?
Yeah, I just remembered that as well.
Harper
Yeah,
Freer?
no, the striker from X-Men 2, like the one who's vaguely
Yeah.
Scottish, except his Hannibal Lecter is far more like that. But instead of being like, you know, creepy and like you know how Hannibal in the Silence of the Lambs, he's all like snivelly and such. The one in Manhunter,
That was
is clearly,
spot
like,
on.
he's like a Thrawn kind of character. Like he's clearly like
He's
thinking.
like a thinker.
Yeah, it's
That's
it's
cool.
really interesting.
Have you
I
seen
think you get
either
a lot out of it.
Suspiria?
No, we've talked about this. I haven't.
Really? You gotta watch
Jeez,
either of them, really. They're both
The
so
reason I
good.
didn't is because I watched the kill counts and I went, I'll get to that like in a year.
Well, I actually think the reboot is better than the original, which is like
You
a hot
have said
take. It's an hour longer and it's like the opposite of the original, but it's I think better. It's also got what's her name? Tilda Swinton playing 3 different characters. She's
awesome.
she's incredible.
Harper, when you whispered in the camera there, you sounded like Loki. A little bit.
Oh, I
Like
can't.
listen,
I don't
Loki.
know if I can do a Loki voice.
He just kind of talks like this. Thor.
no, because
kinda- he kinda has like
I
a
was more
whisper. You know, he kind of has a whisper.
You have any
No,
voices to display, Harper? I've been waiting. You know.
Oh,
for
look,
more voices.
after yesterday with Jason Statham, I
That
think
was
I'm-
great. I was re-listening to the podcast. That was great.
That was so good.
My dad was a
Do
bulldog.
Chaos. My
you have any
dad was a
cartoon
bulldog.
characters that you do
It's a good
besides
one.
Sonic?
I've said this before with I've always found this to be the stupidest fucking thing. But with Family Guy, a show that I don't really like, the only way to do Peter Griffin is to say Lois, and the only way to do
Hey,
Lois is to
Lois.
say Peter. So it's
Yeah.
hey Lois, and then Peter.
Or, I mean, the Stewie one, and also to do Stewie, you got to say Brian.
Oh
Brian.
yes, Brian.
Yes,
And
Usually
that's
you
me,
just have to say the
Stewie.
names.
the opposite
I'm
character.
Stewie.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Hey
Joe.
Peter.
You just have to do like the opposite character.
Yeah, basically.
Peter.
They're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Quagmire.
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could do it.
That's getting quick.
That was cool. That was kind of like Mr. Burns from Simpsons.
Yes.
Who do Homer?
Excellent.
No, I've never tried it, and I don't think I would be
You
able
got this.
to.
You got this. You got this. Come on.
What's a thing fucking Homer says that isn't
Oh,
dough?
Bart. Hey, honey.
What? Someone give me. Does he say "Hey, honey"?
He calls Marge honey.
When he has food, like he'd be like, "Oh, Tim Hortons," like that.
Oh yeah.
It's like I can only start a voice if I have a line to start me into the
Yeah.
voice. That's
Okay,
why
okay,
Sonic
okay.
is just, "Hey, I'm Sonic."
That's literally it. Yeah, that's fair. Can you do Jimmy
What's a
Neutron,
fucking-
please?
Jimmy Neutron,
please.
What is he a guy? What is he a guy making
Harper,
balloon animals at
Harper,
a party?
please.
Like, can you do this?
Please to
Jimmy Neutron. Okay, look, I'm gonna look up a Jimmy Neutron clip, and I'm gonna see if I can
Or
mimic it. How
Sheen.
about
Sheen
that?
has a high. Carl kind of has a. Carl
Would you
kind of
like
talks
a
like
croissant?
this.
A
How did you brought my inhaler?
I don't even know what Jimmy Neutron says. I just know the theme, really.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look up a
Reach
clip.
me
and I'm
through
getting
the
it.
Yeah, my friend. I
stars
remember one time we were
if
talking
I
about. I was talking to
can.
somebody about how, you know how that theme starts with 3 3 3 3 2 2 2 2.
That was spot on.
Imagine how scary
God
that would be
blast.
to hear anybody, and how scary that would be to hear anywhere, just hear anywhere, and all of a sudden you hear 3 3 3 3 2 2.
Engage Jimmy devices 2000. What is he saying?
You got to go to like one of those mall,
They
one
got
of
a
those like
blast.
shopping centers where you take the phone and you could talk through the intercom and just play.
He's
the-
running around a
3
fucking
3
bathroom.
3
It's doing
2
my head
2
in.
2 2 1 1 1.
Okay.
What is he listening to?
He's listening to Jimmy
This is
Neutron.
absurd.
This is absurd.
This is absurd.
So this guy I used to work with.
It's like a 3-minute clip, and he hasn't fucking spoken.
This
Alright,
guy I
fuck
used to
that,
work
that's not
with
happening.
would do a Carl Weezer impression, but he would do it randomly when I walked by him. And when I moved from store to store, because I moved from college to home, I was like, "Yo, can you send me a clip of you like talking like Carl Weezer? Like I need this for random purposes." And that was one of those purposes. Here's him as Carl Weezer. It's fucking hilarious.
Jimmy, is this your mom's underwear?
He was
That's
just
pretty accurate.
I'd be helping a customer and he'd just do it behind me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I always ask Daz to send me voice messages because I just think his voice is so
Daz.
His voice is
Oh
funny.
my god, it's hilarious.
I asked him to send me a voice message, and this is what he sent.
Yo, what's on?
And the other day I made him say vernacular, and he's like, vernacular. Like,
For,
he's just,
for those, I guess, since we're recording, for those listening, Daz is a guy that we're friends with from Scotland, who
Mhm,
has
yes.
the world's strongest.
My
accent.
heritage.
yeah.
Yeah.
We remember one time Harper and I and a couple other people were watching Guardians 2, and he joined the call, and he was just speaking gibberish. It was
fucking
incoherent.
Usually I can understand him really well too, because again, my grandmother is Scottish and she has a lot of those tendencies in her voice. But that day he was just like, "Oh, yeah, and I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
It's probably his mic, to be honest. I had
No.
a friend.
No,
That
it's like that scene in
Also
Wreck-It
his
Ralph
voice.
2 where the Scottish princess from
oh, Meredith.
Brave or whatever is trying to like speak to the rest of the princess. They have no idea what she's saying.
Yeah, even though if you pay attention, you could hear what she's saying. It's just the voice. It kind of throws you off for a second.
I don't know if I recorded. I hope I recorded him saying vernacular because it was so funny.
It's probably his mic,
Vernacular.
because I know his accent's strong too. But I find oftentimes if you're like playing a video game and your friend joins with a bad mic, it's like, hey,
Nah,
it's great.
nah,
if
but
you can...
even when you
Nah,
can
he
hear
just
him,
sounds like an idiot,
really
though.
clearly, he does.
He just
He does. He's like even when you hear him at his clearest, he's like, yeah, what's going on? And like, you know what he's saying, but you're also like, that is a heavy.
Oh,
heavy
I remember I asked him to send me a message, and he went, "Oh, wait, you want me to send you a message for? You just gonna call me a trippy card, fucking fuck." I was like, he was like telling me why he wouldn't send me a message in
And
the
then he-
message, but I still didn't understand what he was saying.
I can't think of any other voices.
I think this was a good pilot. No,
Yeah, it should.
Yeah,
wrap
right.
up
Better
there.
than Star Wars. Didn't drop. Woo! New internet fucking kicking goals.
Guess we'll wrap up there. Thanks for
Wait,
listening.
you got to give it a rating of the Timmy's order. How good was it? Like,
Oh yeah.
right?
Well, this is
Every
the
week.
remainder of the wrap. I'm not gonna finish.
Did
this.
you eat it all? Oh,
No,
what?
ate,
Can
like,
I have it?
half. Yeah.
How good would that be if I took like a wrap?
Bacon sausage bacon.
Awesome.
Without the bacon.
So that was bad. Like straight up, it was not good. This is not
Is
good. Can you say the line, Judy?
This is not good.
Thank you. So I
That's
give that out of 10. I'll review this like a. So my cover of the week is probably this, and my pick of the week was probably the chili. So this was like a 2 out of 10. This was bad. The
Oh.
sausage bacon, no bacon.
Without the bacon.
Oh, I forgot to eat the hash brown. I completely forgot.
It's gonna be cold.
It's cold. So that's like a 4. It's crispy though.
Put it in the oven. It'll be fine. You can heat those back up.
You think I have an oven? I'm in Canada.
He'll start. He
What?
doesn't. He's not allowed to have an oven.
that's
What is
all
that
the more
fire?
reason to have an oven.
He'll start another fire.
They don't make ovens in Canada. Only rich people have it.
Really rich people.
Did you also know that?
No, what are you talking about?
No, we have microwaves, but ovens
Yeah.
are only in like mansions and stuff.
What? What the
Are you
fuck are you
serious?
talking about?
What do you
Why
use
is
to
this
cook?
so
Our money is
shocking.
our money. Every house has an oven. Well, pretty much every
serious?
house has an oven.
Yeah.
right?
We have microwaves though.
fuck?
We have a
What do
microwave.
you use to
You don't have an
cook?
oven?
Microwave. Well,
How
we
do you
have
make
like we
Thanksgiving
have like
dinner in
those
October?
stoves that you plug in, but you know it's like a rack that you
What?
carry around. Did
You
you
have to be fucking with us.
I am, but
Oh my
what?
God. Hunter, I'm so proud of you because you really
That was
had me
good.
go. I
Well,
was-
well
yeah.
played, Hunter.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank
That
you.
was-
Thunderous
Yeah, you got
applause.
me.
Thunderous applause.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Anyways,
oh my god.
I'll give the chili like a solid 8. It was a little liquidy, but it was good.
I put extra
It's gonna come
cheese
out
in there. What the
liquidy,
fuck?
too.
Yeah, I think that. Don't do that
Okay.
again.
No extra
Don't
cheese.
do that again.
This is surprisingly pretty good. This was the best.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, for 500.
Look at how
grams,
much he
I would hope
drank.
I would hope it's good.
I'm still
Jeez.
going.
Thing.
It's pretty good. Like you can see the whipped cream is still on top. That I'll have that probably pretty quick here. Look at the straw, like sticks on.
This is food porn. That's what this is.
Good. It's good. This was good. This was in total. I'll give the entire order like a 7. Could have
That's
been better.
pretty good.
Could have been way
That's-
worse though. I was expecting the worst. I was expecting to open and just have one
I
kind of
can't completely
not even
fuck you over.
assorted.
That's like week 3 is when I just order you garbage with
Mm,
your own money.
mm.
I still like the idea of 5,000 Timbits because just watching
Yeah,
Hunter eat.
that's what
pick it up-
JD will
there
end
could
up
be like a
doing
little
next
counter
time.
in the corner. Like,
They
Timbit,
knock on the
Timbit,
door and
Timbit.
they just flood his fucking house. He's just like,
Sign for this, Hunter Murray. Like Timbits just come flying in.
Yeah. JD, that'll be you when you order me food.
That's,
Next time.
this is
gladly
only a
will.
reference that JD will get, but JD, it's like, I've got a ton of bricks for John Dorian. He's so... No? Really?
Whatever you said, it cut off. I have no idea.
Oh my god! I said
literally
I've got
just
a
froze,
ton
and I
of
was like,
bricks.
I was like, oh god, he's gonna think I don't know what he's saying.
No, I said I've got a ton of bricks for John Dorian.
Oh yeah, and then he shudders and he hates that. too,
Signs
yeah.
the waiver and just fucking
Scrubs,
bricks
great show,
fall from
great
the
show,
ceiling.
Scrubs.
If you like this kind of thing, we might do it again. We're doing Star Wars probably really soon. I
Probably
imagine.
next
The Hero
week,
Story,
I would
Star Wars
imagine.
story, episode 2, and then D&D happening soon,
Yeah, yeah, about that.
which you guys seem to be dreading for some reason.
Fuck's sake!
I feel like the D&D is like. Have you ever seen that picture where Squidward's walking into the Krusty Krab and SpongeBob's like smiling up against the glass and Squidward's like all depressed? That's Harper as Squidward and Hunter as SpongeBob. Where he's like, we're gonna play D&D.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. I think it's gonna be the best thing of a Hero Story ever.
Hey, you ever
Ooh,
seen
ever.
Rocky Balboa?
That was spot on, Sly.
How's it going? It's me.
It's pretty good. It helps that you're like so close to the mics. So
I was in Creed 2.
You gotta sound a
I
little
was in
dumber.
the
Expendables.
What's going on?
Check out my new movie, Expendables 3.
It's been the foot.
Not even words.
I got nothing for you.
Mark Ruffalo.
just
Mark
like-
Ruffalo, can you end the episode for us?
Oh, how's he go again?
You got to get a Kevin Feige voice.
You do.
Oh God, yeah, wow, that's a great one. He's got like he's a difficult kind of voice. I feel like
Because it's
I
normal.
remember his lines like,
You know, he's
"I'm
like,
having buyer's remorse on that Serpent Society subtitle for Captain America 3. There has
Yeah.
to be another title somewhere." I remember that like so well, man. That was the
I
most-
have, in fact, Marvel's first family, Fantastic Four.
oh
ingrained
yeah,
into
that
my
would
head,
be
so,
that would
yeah.
be in your head.
And then the
God,
rest
he
of
was
us
so
will
serious. during
pretend we're
that.
Tyler and just burst into tears.
Yes.
I'm Mark fucking Ruffalo, dude. What's
There we
going
go.
on?
Hey, Mark. Thanks for joining us at the end of Timmy's Talk here.
Fuck you.
All right.
All right, now recommend a movie from like 10 years ago.
A movie from 10 years ago
Zodiac.
that I was in,
Yeah.
Violent?
The Incredible Hulk 2008.
You weren't in that movie, Mark.
He was.
I
Big green guy.
beg to fucking differ. Have you seen me? I was also in American History X.
That's another Ed Norton movie. You're not
I
Ed Norton, Mark Ruffalo.
Have you seen what's another Ed Norton movie?
Fight
Fight Club.
Have you seen Fight Club?
She-Hulk's gonna be so weird seeing like Mark Ruffalo with Ed Norton's cast. Because like,
I'm
what if Eddie comes back? How are they gonna play that?
It's gonna
with
be
Eddie?
R-rated.
Oh, okay. Well,
You're gonna see my big green balls.
and that's where I end it.